Hello everyone, I am Professor Praveen Sarvale, College of Agriculture and Allied Sciences, Shardanagar, Baramati. Today we are going to discuss the topic organic farming. Already we discussed regarding the definition of organic farming, then scope, importance, advantages, disadvantages. Now the next part of organic farming is the initiatives taken by government, NGOs, and the other organization for promotion of organic agricultures. Okay, that means what are the scheme regarding the organic farming? What are the development by the different NGOs and other organizations? We will discuss in this video. In that, the organic agriculture in India since January 1994, Sevagram Declaration for promotion of organic agriculture in India, the organic farming has grown many folds and the number of initiatives at a government and non-government level has given it a firm direction. The cultivation area under the certified organic farming has grown almost 17-fold in the last one decades. That means in last decades increased the organic farming area. And the government of India has implemented the national program for organic production. That means NPOP. Okay, this will be asked in exam. NPOP program started on which year? Okay, in the year 2001. Okay, NPOP, that means National Program for Organic Production. The national program involved the accreditation program for certification agencies, norms for organic production, and the promotion of organic farming. That means the main agenda of this NPOP certification, then norms of organic production, and the promotions regarding the organic farming. These programs provide information on organic production standards, the criteria, and the procedure for accreditation of inspection and certification bodies. The standard and procedures have been involved in line with the global standard like Code AgMark. Okay, these are the regarding the NPOP program launched in 2001 by Indian government. Now, likewise, the different programs launched by the Indian government. Okay, the government is promoting the organic fertilizers by providing the financial assistance under the following scheme. Okay, the following scheme is inaugurated by government. In that, the first one is under Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. Okay, Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, that means PKVY. This scheme, the financial assistance is provided for the promotion of organic farming through the adoption of organic village. That means for development of organic village, government provide the economic assist, financial assist through this PKVY program by cluster approach and the PGS certifications. The government has launched the Paramparagat Krishi Yojana in order to address the critical importance of soil and water for improving the agriculture productions. Okay, the soil and water ecosystem, keep in mind, on this basis this Paramparagat Krishi Yojana started, and through this scheme government provide or assist regarding the economic background. Those farmers are economically weak and which are interested in organic farmings support the government through this different scheme. Then second scheme, under the mission of integrated development of horticulture, financial assist is provide for setting up vermicompost unit at the rate 50% of the cost subject to maximum rupees of 30,000 per beneficiary. That means through this scheme maximum 30,000 rupees provides for the different organic manures. Under the national project on a management of soil health and fertility, there is a provision for promotion of organic fertilizer up to the 500 per hectare. Okay. Then assistance is also available for the organic fertilizer under the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana RKVY. Okay. Then National Commission for Sustainable Agriculture. Sustainable, that means uh, maximum utilization of organic matter and avoid the erosion of soil and provide the foods for next generation, that is the sustainable agriculture. And this is one of the scheme of government, National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, NMSA, derives its mandate from the Sustainable Agriculture Mission, which is one of the 8 mission outlined under the National Action Plan on a Climate Change. The strategies and programmers of actions outlined in the mission documents that was accorded in a principle approved by the Prime Minister Council on the Climate Change. Okay, this scheme included at that time when the climate change meeting is going on 2309-2010. Okay, these are the different scheme of government which give the support to the organic farmers and give the support, financial supports and technical supports. Then some NGOs also work in organic farming. In that, the first one is a Navdanya is a movement of earth democracy based on the philosophy of Vasudev Kutumbakam. That means the earth is one family. Vasudev Kutumbakam. Earth is one family. We protect the India's biodiversity based food heritage through the different aspect. Then Bija Swaraj, Anna Swaraj, Bhu Swaraj, and Gyan Swaraj. Okay, these are the different aspect from this movement. The next one is a WWOOF. That means the originally called as Working Weekend on Organic Farms. Okay, WWOOF came into being in England in autumn 1971. Okay, that means the initiator of this working weekend on organic farming is started in England in 1971 by Sue Coppard, a secretary living and working in London, recognized the need for people like herself who did not have the means or the opportunity to access the countrysides and support the organic movement. That means when Sue Coppard, a secretary living and the working in London, recognized the need for people like herself. That means she understand the importance of organic farming and started the working weekend on organic farmers. And most of the peoples are involved in this organic farming movements. Okay, this is also important NGO nowadays. On the basis of this working weekend on farming farms, so many agencies, so many schemes are developed by the different countries. Now another one scheme, the Sanjeevani Vikas Evam Jai Kalyan Samiti is a non-profit rural development and a voluntary organization in India whose mission is to be eliminate poverty. Okay, under these missions, the unemployed, poor, and health and illiteracy. Sanjeevani is an indigenous NGO based in Almora district in North India. It was formed in 2000 by a 7 people group of social workers and is comprised of an energetic group of recently qualified and this Sanjeevani Vikas एवं Jai Kalyan Samiti working in organic farming, also in sustainable agriculture. Uh, they work in to maintain the soil health. Okay, this is another one NGOs. The next one is Chetna Organic is working with small and marginal farmers toward the improving their livelihood options and making the farming a sustainable and profitable occupation. We work with the farmers from the rainfed region of Maharashtra, Orissa, then Andhra Pradesh, covering nearly about 43,000 and above acres from the 234 farmers member in 2004. Okay, now increase day by day. This Chetna Organic is also working in organic farming. Likewise, the different NGOs and different government schemes are very helpful for the organic farmers. Okay, and these are the some examples of NGOs and government scheme in short. Okay, uh, this is the some major scheme, and this is the some major NGOs who work in organic farming. If you want another information regarding the another NGOs, then you can refer Google. Also, you can contact me regarding the different NGO who worked in organic farming. Okay. If you have any problem regarding this different NGOs and the organic scheme in agriculture of government, then contact me. Okay. The next part of organic farming we will discuss in a next video. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you.